Hi Libra, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot and welcome back to any subscribers or viewers. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes for June. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your July 2019 reading. We're going to get right into it. This is going to be a card of overall energy, and at the end we're going to read it. It's going to be your advice for the reading. So any of you guys who are subscribers or have been here before, I did change the format up a little bit, so don't worry about it. We're still going to be pulling tarot, but we're just going to get a little bit more oracle out onto the board, okay? Any of you all interested in personal readings, the information is in the description box below. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please, overall energy and advice. Overall energy and advice. You have two cards that came out. Okay. Let's get another card holder. 1 second. Okay. So the first card that we have is Trust Yourself, Libra. Trust yourself. And we have Restore and Replenish. Okay. I'm hearing, this is card 31, this is 4. And this is card 31, that's 11. Okay. So I'm getting for you to look up angel number 411. As an underlying energy, we have card 7, Legacy of Light. Okay. I'm seeing this as like 3. Look, this is like the same person, like inner child, you in the present, and your higher self here. Okay. And see, that's why I say be true to you. All of you, your inner child, yourself here in the 3D, and your higher self in the cosmos. And we have you going against the grain here. But that's not always bad, okay? So let's talk about these energies here. Trust yourself, restore, and replenish. There's something that you're being guided to do by your higher self, as well as your inner child, okay? And you need to trust that. Your intuition, your guides. Okay, I'm seeing these birds on top of her head. So you're receiving messages from, and I'm seeing it's like Mother Earth all around you. You're receiving messages that you need to trust yourself about something, okay? And there's transformation taking place with these butterflies. Now, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, she's on your side here, okay? And I'm seeing these birds flying away. So I feel like some of you guys, like with that against the grain and these birds flying away, you're flying away from something. You're being guided to like release, or to fly away from something, to fly, you yourself to fly, okay? And there's going to be a serious transformation with these butterflies. Some of you guys were dealing with some deception, someone deceiving you in some type of way. That's for some of you. And you're rising above that. You're rising above. You're transforming and you're standing in your strength and you're flying away from this. After dealing with something, there's a need for you to really, she's like cradled in a fetal position, okay? And this like a cocoon. To create a cocoon with you, like with yourself, okay? And like with Mother Earth, with Mother Gaia, allowing her to ground you and wrapping yourself in her protection, okay? And just taking a break from whatever it is. Like, you could be, something is saying to you that you might need to take a break from something, okay? To lay something down, at least for now, and restore yourself and replenish yourself. We're going to get some more oracle cards out here, Libra. I'm seeing healing, and I'm seeing the dream state, okay? So this is you needing to rest again, and also in order to heal, and also this is you doing something in your dream state, healing in your dream state, okay? I'm seeing a friendship here. Some type of friendship is in the mix here, okay? And there's peace and there's healing here. I can't tell you that this peace and this healing with this connection is going to come in July. okay? Because tarot time is fluid, but it's being worked on, it seems, in the dream state, okay? We have organization. We'll get all the cards out. We'll pull tarot on it, and we'll read your advice. Best possible decision. Whoa. Joy. Nice. And inspiration. Okay, underlying energy, letting go. Now, I cannot make this up. I can't make any of these things up, Libra, because what you have here is a progression of energy. You have 6 cards, 6 here, and then you have card 7 here. Okay, 6 and 7, a progression of energy. I'm seeing success after letting something go. Okay. With organization is mirroring inspiration. You're getting organized in some kind of way. Okay. Purpose, planning, efficiency is what this card is about. Okay. The best possible decision. Okay. Joy and inspiration. So trust yourself. This best possible decision is coming right under trust yourself. Trust yourself with the decision that you make, because it's going to bring you joy. Okay. And excuse me, by you restoring and replenishing yourself, you will feel more joy and light radiating from yourself, and you will become inspired. Okay. But there's something here where it's like, you got to get organized. Have you guys ever seen that Scarface, like, where at the end of the movie, you know, before he dies, he's in his office and he's like, okay, I got to get organized. You know, it's like, there's a decision, and it's major, that you need to make. Okay. You may need to plan for this decision that you're going to make. But let's get some tarot cards out. Okay. I'm seeing the 5 of Cups as I open the deck. So there could be a lot of regret. There could be some losses. Okay, something wasn't working. Or there could be a lot of sadness here. I'm also seeing the World card. So there's an end of a chapter here where you let something go, Libra. It's like there was a door that's closed to you. Okay, I'm seeing. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming up. Or someone who's very charming when they hit the room. Someone who could be like a player, like type, you know, could be very handsome. In a negative sense, they can be a player. And they can also be a very temperamental person. Let's get some tarot out on these. Okay. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So it's like, you know what you want. If there was any type of illusions, these illusions are falling away, which I'm not surprised. We have this Neptune retrograde, I believe, coming up. And so if we're not already in it, I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact date, but I know for sure that it is, that it is there, okay, in the mix of the energy of the cosmos. And so with Neptune going retrograde, anything that could have had, like, you know, some beautiful illusion to it, you know, and it was like glittering, but it really wasn't gold, you'll find out that it wasn't gold. Okay. That's a lot of cards that flew out. We're not going to take those. We're just going to take the one that flew out. Okay. Now, I do feel like I want to get one more here, Libra. So we have 2 more wanted to come out. Whatever. We'll take them, okay? Okay. 7 of Cups in reverse. Messenger of Air, that would be the Knight of Swords. We have the Tower, the Justice card, both in reverse. 8 of Air in reverse. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Upright. So, let's talk about these, Libra. Like I said, any illusions that were there, they're falling away. You know what you want. And that's why you're planning, okay? And you're really becoming efficient with something, and your purpose, all of this is coming to you in the month of July, okay? So really trust yourself. Now, the Knight of Swords is sitting in between this organization and best possible decision. So you're quickly reaching, with very swiftly, you're reaching a place of making this decision, okay? And like I said, you're trying to get organized in order to make it. There also could have been someone who's very angry with you for some reason, okay? There is, maybe because you've let go. There is the Tower here in reverse, so I feel like you know, you're making this decision very swiftly, and in making this decision to let something go, you're dodging a bullet with the Tower in reverse, okay? Now you're going to come into joy and light is coming to you. Why? There's been an injustice here. I see the number 711 here. I'd like for you to look that up. 711 angel number. This is very much about luck, okay? And good things coming to you, because you have cards 16 and 11, so that's 711 here. There's been an injustice. There's been a lot of injustice here, okay? And this is your card also, Libra. So with it coming in the reverse, I feel like some of you guys may have been very much out of your element. Here we have 711, again 711, 711, okay? So please look that angel number up. You've been out of your element, okay, with whatever this situation is that you've had to let go of. And that's why you need to restore and replenish, okay? Other than that, there is injustices done, and for those injustices, the universe will bring back joy into your life, okay? You will find it again after the injustices. Now, with this inspiration, the Eight of Swords is in reverse, and I love it. I love, Libra, to see this Eight of Swords in reverse, because that means that you've taken the blindfold off. If there were any type of mental blockages, it's like they're being lifted, and you're really seeing things for what they are, okay? And you're no longer like being this puppet that could have been on someone's string, okay? And the Five of Earth here, it's like you're seeing things for what they are, and you very well may have left someone out in the cold. Now you have, oh my God, now you have 5, 6, 7, okay? 5, 6, and 7. Progression of energy and destiny. Destined. For whatever's happening, destined, okay? You could be leaving someone in the cold, being very inspired to do so once you took off those rose-colored glasses here. Okay, because these energies here are mirroring this 7 of Cups over here. So it's like, wait a minute, like, you know, shit is not all good. There are a lot of injustices being done here. So, and there's a lot of hardship. You're also taking off the blindfold to see that, you know, there's a lot of hardship here with some situation, and you're letting it go, okay? Again, because you're receiving messages from your higher self and your inner child to do so. Now, let's pull some clarifiers here. And the advice that we'll read is going to be trust yourself, because that was the first card out, okay? This is like a supporting energy and advice, okay? I see that you've broken free from somebody. Someone could have been extremely methodical. You breaking free, Libra? Oh man, is your soul like, yes, Libra, yes, this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're following the right path. Why? Because it's a burden. It is a burden. We talked about this last month, right? It's a burden because someone that you're dealing with, especially if they're a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, even if they're not, they're coming up as an Emperor in reverse. Very controlling energy. Very controlling, very dominant masculine energy. Okay? Excuse the dog barking. Boss! Did we cut? I don't remember if we cut. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So, let's pull some clarifiers out. Seven of Cups in reverse. You have the 10 of Cups in reverse coming under that. So, yeah, the illusions are just falling away. You realize that there's this situation, there's like a lot of unhappiness here. A lot of unhappiness. Oh, on the Messenger of Air, this Knight of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups. So Libra, you could maybe expect some communication to come in very swiftly. Okay, very swiftly, either communication or just the event of this Ace of Cups being offered to you. So with the Ace of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck, there's water coming out of the cup. In this cup too, well, it's running over with love, with abundance, whatever that is for you. This could be like many blessings. This could be forgiveness, okay? But something here is being offered to you that will make you very, 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 very happy once you've made this decision here. And it's coming to you extremely quickly, Libra. Okay, the Tower in reverse. You dodged a bullet, like I said. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like the worst has happened, okay? You're like releasing these swords out of your back, okay? The swords are swords of betrayal. There's all types of betrayal. So you're taking those swords out of your back, you know, kind of like licking your wounds here. Whoa. Okay, so this card flew into my hands and it flew on the floor and it came out in reverse. Something isn't working. Something isn't working, and it's because somebody's been sticking swords in your back. How is something going to work when someone's constantly sticking swords in your back? That injustice, okay? But what is being worked on is joy coming to your life, Libra. With the Eight of Swords, we're looking at the King of Pentacles, okay? So we're taking our blindfolds off. If any of you guys are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, you could be taking your blindfolds off about this person, okay? For some of you, if you're not dealing with an earth sign, you could be dealing with an energy who only cares about money, or they're like greedy or something. And then for some of you guys, like let's say this situation has nothing to do with a relationship, but I do see that here. By letting this go, you could become inspired and organized to maybe work on like your finances, because I have a lot of pentacles here. So pentacles is about domestic affairs, but also about financial affairs. Okay, so more pentacles. You can expect an opportunity to come to you. Okay, you're holding on very tight to something though. Okay, so some of you guys may get inspired after letting some situation go to really work on your financial security, okay? And if that's what you're doing, especially if you've been going through financial hardship, with this King of Pentacles here, you can expect to become very, very stable in your finances, okay? This King of Earth, for those of you who are dealing with this King of Pentacles, those of you who are dealing with the Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you don't have clarity over the situation. There's a real need to change your perspective here, because I see that you or this person is like thinking about going back, or you're having a hard time walking away, even though there is emotional unfulfillment, or this person does not want you to walk away, okay? The Five of Earth, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So there's been a lot of hardship, whether this is about your finances and or some relationship. There's so much imbalance here, and it's so much hardship, okay? Haven't been able to keep our finances balanced for some of you. And again, for some of you, this is a relationship where things are imbalanced and someone might be being left out in the cold, or there's hardship. Again, I feel that this is talking about finances and or money for you guys, okay? That's why I wanted to pull the oracle out this time, because it's going to give us more information than just the tarot alone. As an underlying energy here, with this clarifying deck, you do have the Magician. There are very beautiful cards as an underlying energy in both cases. You have the Magician here. Something's manifesting now that you, with the Queen of Swords, have cut something out, and something very stable is now being offered to you. And the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, Libra. And a karmic cycle is coming to an end, and there's a big shift happening here. There's also quite a bit of well, there's two right, quite a bit of energy going on in the cosmos with eclipses. Okay, these eclipses happening. Now, as an underlying energy here, you have the Four of Earth, Page of Earth, Strength card in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So, Libra, holding on very tightly to something or someone, but something being offered to you, okay? Some type of opportunity coming to you, or some type of money coming to you. If you've been having some financial issues as well, you can expect something to come in there, or some opportunity. But you need to be strong right now, okay? And here is that Ace of Cups again. And then again, if this isn't about finances, holding on very tightly to some situation, a new opportunity coming to you, but needing to be strong. And, this Ace of Cups here coming again after breaking free from something. So let's read your advice. We're just going to read this card. Again, this was supporting energy for this. So we're going to read card 31, Trust Yourself. Excuse me. Okay, Libra. You are wise. You know how to grow, even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak. There is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable, it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. We had the legacy of light here and the magician there, something manifesting. It is essential for anything good to happen later on, yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You're also being asked to trust in yourself. You know how to grow. Don't overthink things. It won't help you with this decision. Don't overthink things. Don't worry so much. You're doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your great hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all part of your life process, and it's all a sign of growth. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. Flow and grow. We should call this video Flow and Grow. So here's that legacy of light and you going against the grain and these spirals of manifestation under it. Okay, and you following your own rhythm here, I'm seeing. So the advice really spoke for itself, Libra. But again, just trust yourself, trust your own judgment. Don't question you're being guided by your intuition and stuff to make a certain decision. Okay, and because I see that you've been hurt by some injustices here. So if you're deciding to let something go, again, just know that you're avoiding a serious disaster or catastrophe here, okay? So trust yourself, go with the flow, and let it grow, right? So, Libra, these are the messages I have for you. I hope they resonated. Leave me some comments. Thank you so much for all your likes and subscribes. I'll see you very soon, okay? Happy July.